Hello and welcome to another video. And I just got home from work, and the best thing about getting home from work is getting to see Says and Luca. So let's go and find them. Says Luca. Says Luca. Says Luca. Says Luca. Says. I think they're out. They are actually out. Says just texted me and said they're at a local park, although the weather is not great and they might have been there for ages, so I don't know how long they're going to stay there for, but as a loyal husband, I'm going to sit at home and pretend I never received the message. Jokes, of course, I'm going to go and hang out with them. In terms of food, I've just had some protein with water. I'm not going to eat anything in the near future because I've eaten freaking loads today, quite a lot of crap as well, but I'll talk more about that a little bit later on. But for now, let's go and locate my family. Right, they're not at the local park. I've tracked them down, they've left. They're heading towards Says' mum's. I, however, like any good investigator, have got there first. So they should be appearing in the distance. Can't see them. There they are, little rats. Ready? They are just about there. Just creeping around the corner. So I didn't tell you earlier, I forgot. Says' sister is over from Malaysia with her son, which is Luca's little cousin. If you watch my videos from when I went to Malaysia recently, you'd seen the two little babies hanging out. They're going to be reunited, so it should be fun. So here is one half of the dynamic duo. Unfortunately, Luca did not get the memo. He's tired. He's in bed. And we're back home. So some time has elapsed since I last saw you. Basically, Kofi and Luca were having their food. Apparently babies get to eat first. Makes no sense to me. Surely the bigger person eats first because they need to eat more food, therefore it's going to take longer, therefore they need more time to do that. But apparently that isn't the etiquette, it's not the done thing. Frickin' babies. So I will talk you through my dinner. Here's what it is. It is some fish cakes, which Says made. I have no idea what's in them. I know Lucy, I know it's like fish and bread and spring onions. Is that the end of it? Is that the all of it? Beginning and end of it?
Potatoes.
What did I say? Oh yeah, potatoes, yeah. So, like, I mean, basically it's like a meal in one. It's like a meal from the future. You know, like when astronauts go to space and they get like a everything meal in one thing. Basically a fish cake is that, isn't it? Is that why they made it?
Yeah. Because
you see me as an astronaut. And then broccoli there, so that's like everything I need. I've got some mayonnaise to add to it.
Icing, like the icing on your cake.
Yeah, I will say, like, a fish cake, that comes with a disclaimer. Like, if someone said to me, do you want a fish cake? My first reaction would be like, what? Because I'm thinking like, I don't know, like a cheesecake or whatever with like fish on it. But then secondly, it's not a cake, is it? Like a cake has got to be like something of icing maybe, and like sponge, I guess, and some kind of sauce. That's just fish in a thing. Like, if I was an alien and I loosely had a grasp of the English language and someone said, do you want a fish cake? And I will serve that. Quite frankly, I'll be disappointed. Not, no offence, Says, but it's just not what a fish cake is all about in my eyes. Don't be petty. Oh good. Plentiful supply of mayonnaise there. Just, should do the trick. That one. Yeah, so, I mean, it's, by my standards, not a very substantial meal. Again, I still haven't told you why, what I was saying about, get off, what I was saying about earlier in terms of not going to eat too much. Mayonnaise by itself is disgusting, by the way. I'll talk to you a bit later on about that, why I'm not eating too much, because I ate loads earlier on, but yeah, I'll explain that in a bit. That's linked to the title / thumbnail of the video, by the way. But for now, I'm going to eat these delicious fish cakes prepared by my wonderful wife.
Thank you.
It's awesome. It tastes like you put some fish in your mouth and then got a bit of potato and then some like breadcrumbs. Basically saves me getting like 3 forkfuls, it's like in one. All meals should, why don't they just make all meals like that? In fact, what would make more sense if you blended the broccoli up and just smush that in there with it. Put the drink in there while you're at it. Bloody, why am I wasting my time doing this? In fact, get me a bowl, I'll do it now. As Leo DiCaprio once famously said in the Titanic, I finished my fish cakes and broccoli. I think he says it to Rose like when they're in the icy water, you know, when they're floating on the thing and he's about to die. I'm pretty sure that's when it happens. Yeah, it was good. It was absolutely fantastic, in fact. Now, we are in a bit. We've got some temporary babysitters coming around. Woo! Which means that me and Says are going to go out and get some kind of dessert, I believe. But as you all know, there's no way I can survive from now until like 15 minutes without dessert. So I'm going to get a quick dessert fix now in the form of this. So it is blueberry and banana bread that Says made the other day. Now I'd love to kind of give you an in-depth analysis of how the food's made and what went in it, etc. Rather than do that, I can give you a edit of it because Sayers has been continuing to brush up her videography skills. Haven't you, Sayers?
Yeah.
She's been in the workshop working hard. I know a lot of you, in fact, I think there was about 450 comments. Yeah, I mean, effectively this is Sayers Does Baking now. But I remember the video the other day, I think I counted 7,300 comments that said Sayers' edit was sick, so kind of felt pressurised to do another one. So for all you people that are wondering how the blueberry and banana bread was made, the reason, by the way, that I'm topless, not because I'm a weird topless pervert that likes eating his food naked and being like, oh yeah, let's brush some blueberry crumbs on my chest. It's because I was about to have a shower and then the fish cakes just sprung out of nowhere, so I had to come downstairs and eat them. But now I'm going to pick up where I left off and go and wash myself. In the shower, not in the communal river. Had a shower, feeling good, looking pretty fresh. Although my hair, like, what am I doing? Like, honestly, if you have any suggestions for my hairstyle, let me know, because I don't have a hairstyle. I just kind of grow it, just leave it, and then cut it, and then grow it again, and repeat that cycle. And there is nothing more intricate to it than that. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Before we go and get our second dessert, which is the best meal of the day, by the way, I thought I'd quickly talk to you about the video title and thumbnail. So, what do I eat in a normal day? What do I eat at work? I get asked all the time, and the answer is, like, I eat the same stuff. Okay, so I think people assume, and rightly so in some cases, that in my videos I tend to eat a lot of crap. Now, I don't do that all the time, but to be honest, I do eat crap like every day. That sounds weird. I'm not talking about like feces. I mean like crap as in like bad food. I eat bad food like every day, to be fair. Some days worse than others. I just tend to either film the bad stuff, or if I know I'm filming, I'll eat more bad stuff because it's more entertaining for you guys. Like, quite frankly, who wants to see me just eat, like you saw there, fish cakes and broccoli for a day? That's pretty boring, right? So that's the first part. But to be honest, I eat a lot of calories, so it's kind of acceptable that sometimes I'm going to eat crap. In terms of what I eat during the day at work, like, I work in a school, so I can't film it. It's never going to happen. But I don't need to, because it really isn't. It's not kind of a weird mystery. It's just, I just eat normal food, alright? So I bring snacks and I bring in stuff like bananas, cashew nuts sometimes, like cereal bars. I'll eat that throughout the day, and then I just have a reasonable sized meal, and it could be anything. It varies. The food's really good there. Like today, for example, I had like a lamb burger with some little kind of potato wedges, some beans, and then like a sponge cake. It's just kind of like a nice school meal. But there's nothing more kind of intricate to it than that. So you're not missing out. All right, don't panic, guys. I just eat normal food during the day. I do eat less like during the day at work than I would on the weekend, because like, I'm not really hungry early in the day up until about lunchtime, so because I don't need to bulk now, I'm kind of taking advantage of that, and I'm not forcing myself to eat unless I want to, you know, so that's kind of one side of it. But yeah, in terms of what I eat during the day at work, it's just like normal food, you know, like I guess more than most people, but still normal food. Today is a Thursday, which is an exception because Thursday at work is cake day, best day of the week, whereby on a rota, someone brings cakes in. So today there was a lot of crap in the office. There was like crisps and cakes and brownies and cookies and stuff. So today I ate a lot of food. Like, if I'm sat in the office and there's food there, I'm gonna eat it. Today I ate probably more than I have done the last few days, which is why I haven't been eating so much up until this point now. However, that kind of sugar high is worn off, so that's why I'm kind of back in the dessert mind frame. Yeah, so without further ado, let's capitalize on that sugar low and let's go and turn it into a sugar high. Marshmallows, profiteroles, Rickin' root beer, woo! Turns out Aldi's are doing like an American special, so we brought about 35 bottles of root beer. We've now come to the Ruff, which is just like a big kind of, I don't know, how do you describe it, like a bushy hill? Yep. Because it's got a cool, like cool scenery behind me, so we're just going to kind of chill out. There's quite a lot of sheep there, and there's also like a firing range, so the army are firing like live ammunition down there, so fingers crossed I don't get eaten by a sheep or shot. We're just going to kind of hang out, eat some profiteroles and enjoy the view. Enjoy the view. That's pretty sick. I don't know how good that time lapse was. It felt like nothing was happening, but hopefully the sky looked cool or something. Right, we're going home. Holy crap, would not have gone in if I'd seen those. Protein, creatine, water, and that, my friends, is where I'm going to end the video. So I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, like I always say, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.